We both had buried children. My daughter Ashley, 18 years old, in a car accident, and his son Kelly from a brain tumor. Mitch has a lot of other losses in his life. My father also died. But we began talking about things that we really agreed on, and a philosophy about grieving, something that he later would coin the term for what our philosophy was, called proactive grieving. Living the loss. Living the loss. In other words, where traditional thinking used to say run from the loss, let go, proactive grieving says hold on. Proactive grieving says the love is still alive inside the hearts of each and every one of us.
Guilt.
So this became the guilt that I was a bad dad. Guilt that I wasted the last few months of Ashley's life. What is it that you want from me? What is it that you want from me? And just listen to guilt. And guilt says, I want you to feel bad.
So I wanted to come up with a new modality, a new model. And I call it stairs. And it's a simple model to remember. If you know in grief how gravity seems to increase when you're grieving, everything is heavier. You weigh everything on your shoulders. You get to the top of the stairwell and you have to take a breath. There's doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong, but we grieve, our body grieves. Somatically, we call it. It's the somatic side of grieving. The whole body grieves. The body remembers. We grieve spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. It's all tied in together. We can thrive. We can make big changes in the world. We can make this world a better place in legacy and honor of our loved one. Tears are shed when we are born, and they usher us out when we die. The meaning of life is the dance in between. So keep dancing for your loved one. Keep dancing for your child. Keep dancing. Keep the music strong. Keep their message out there. The dance is important. Thank you very much. It's happening, and it's a whole new perspective. And we have to take off what we knew before and look at a whole different way. It's like putting on your spiritual glasses and looking at
just kind of tell my story and play my songs, and you know, really at events that I do, my hope is always this, and this is, Mitch, both of our hope today, is that you really get to leave here feeling like you got to wrap yourself in a beautiful blanket made of loving memories. Somebody came up to me a little while earlier and said, you know, it feels good. I feel like I'm in a safe place, and I can really feel today. I'm allowing myself to really feel. And I think that's really the greatest gift that Mitch and I can give. Sometimes I'm a little, we were at the conference in Costa Mesa a couple weeks ago, and you got 100 people in a workshop listening to you, and I always think to myself, well, who am I to stand up here and really talk about this? Because I just consider myself a fellow traveler with each of you.
If everybody's familiar with signs, obviously this is about signs that I believe that our loved ones live on in existence beyond this one. That their physical body dies, but they survive on another existence that we have to tap into and recognize. But it's looking at a whole different perspective again. To look and feel and hear signs, and to be able to not talk yourself out of them, that you're crazy. But here we are on mini planet grief, where everything's okay, what we're talking about. We can talk without shame, without embarrassment, about our loved one, about our signs. The signs that I've heard from
Not see it now, but it won't always be like that. A little farther down the road, you see the sun again. Love lives on, it never dies. It's in our so much about you, everybody misses. Thanks for the joy and the memo, it's my life. I live it with a broken heart. There'll always be a missing part to my life. But it's just life. A shooting star goes by. A soft rain might fall